Hello, my name is Mark Lyon and I'm the winemaker at Sebastiani Vineyards, and I've been making wine for quite a while, since the early 80s until now. And one of my specialties, both growing and making, is Cabernet Sauvignon. And I'm actually a grower of Cabernet since 1980, at the tender age of 23, I might add. And so I've had a lot of experience with this varietal, both when it's being pruned, when it's being farmed, but in particular in the cellars when blending and making these fine wines. But for today, I want to speak about our Sebastiani Sonoma County Cabernet. We're coming out with a new vintage, the 2008 vintage. And this wine is really, to me, just a classic California style cab with a lot of ripe black fruits, currants, and 2008 was a very low yielding vintage, but we also had a lot of heat and warmth that summer. Generally, I didn't have to hang out the fruit as long on Cabernet in order to avoid those vegetal herbaceous flavors. Instead, it was very much there, again, due to the warmth of the vintage and the low yields. It seems to be a more concentrated vintage. You are getting more, I think, more black fruit concentration on the palate with 2008 for Sonoma County Cabernet. One other thing I'd like to mention about this, it is a Sonoma County appellation, but our principal sub-appellations are Alexander Valley and Sonoma Valley, which are really the two top appellations for Cabernet Sauvignon in Sonoma County. This particular vintage, 2008, I blended a little bit more Merlot than usual. It's about 78% Cabernet Sauvignon, 17% of the Merlot is in this blend. Merlot is a very nice blender for Cabernet. Historically, it works well in the Bordeaux wines with their Cabernets. But here in Sonoma, Merlot really has very nice, what I would call, red fruits expression. It adds a little bit more aromatics and more anything else. It makes Cabernet not taste as strong, and it does help diminish some of the tannic coarseness of a young Cabernet too. So for this blending in this style, it's ideal. This wine is really considered a Sonoma classic in that Sebastiani has been making Sonoma Cab since the early 80s and Cabernet in general since the early 60s. So I'm continuing that nice, how should I say, heritage with this wine. Also, I like using American oak barrels on this wine, so you're going to get some nice vanilla and coconut expressions. But again, I consider American oak with a Sonoma Cab to be a classic oak fruit combination. Finally, this is a more what I call a fruit-forward style of Cabernet Sauvignon, where you're really getting at first on the impact is that, again, nice delicious blackberry fruit on the palate, which makes it very very drinkable and very inviting. I don't make this style to be a tannic, have to age forever Cabernet Sauvignon. I really want consumers to drink it right now and enjoy it with its really nice, lush, textured fruit. Finally, this wine to me has a lot of interesting and fun pairings with this. If you have an Italian streak to you, I love pairing this with spaghetti bolognese style. I think it goes brilliant with it. Hamburgers, that is to me one of the classic. You can be informal, casual. Hamburgers or cheeseburgers goes well with this wine. And then, of course, on the Mexican food side, carne asada, coq au vin, a French twist, would really add to it. And then finally, for my vegetarian friends out there, I think it goes great with grilled portobello mushrooms, and grilled eggplant goes really well with this wine. So please enjoy this wine. It's not really expensive and can be enjoyed every day. So thanks again for your time.